Hello, I'm Lewis, and I'm the head of marketing here at Classroom Secrets. Don't know why. I started off as a graphic designer, and then I moved into being a brand manager, and now I'm where I am today. So I'm going to talk you through some of the navigational features of our new-ish website, especially with regard to maths, because I know there's a lot of you that sign up to us because of our maths offering, and there's some people that love certain resources that are like, I love this, but I'm struggling to know where to find it unless you're kind of promoting it. So hopefully, we're going to show you a few different ways where you can get to the resources that you love, and you never know, you might find some other things that you love as well. So let's have a look at the website and let's go. So here we are on the dashboard of the new website. I keep calling it new, even though it's almost a year old, but it keeps getting updated, so it's new. It's new. Right. The only thing that you're going to notice that's different is that I've got a staff account, and therefore I've got this question mark that means that I can make edits to resources, so you're not going to see that. But we're not going to look at that today. We're going to look at the scheme menu and the resource menu. I'm going to move on to the scheme menu first, just because it's new, it's a bit different, and you may have missed it. And I think it's probably, for me, the best way to access mass things if you're following a scheme. So we look at this, and we've got this layout of, we've got a year group which you can select by. We've got scheme, so you've got white rose mass aligned. This used to be known as classic view, but we've made it a lot clearer that it's white rose mass 3 aligned. We've got our own Classroom Secrets math scheme. We've got our GPS and science schemes, which we're not going to cover today. So I know a lot of you follow White Rose Maths, so here's how to access your steps. So you can see the term here, so it's selected autumn at the moment. Obviously, these are all selectable, and you've got the blocks down the left-hand side. You can see the number of weeks that it's prescribed for. So you've got place value, number, and that's 3 weeks. And across here, you can see all the different steps. So we've got 14 steps there. And we've got a little disclaimer here, just so you know that we're not affiliated with, endorsed by, or in any way connected to White Rose Education. These are original Classroom Secrets resources, and this is just to indicate that it's compatible with White Rose Maths. So you can simply click in here, so represent numbers, and this shows you all of the resources that we have linked to that step. So in this case, we've got a PowerPoint, a varied fluency, reasoning and problem solving worksheet, discussion problem, and a homework pack. So going back, you can see we've got all these resources for every step. There may be a few small occasions where you just see this grayed out box where it just says not yet available, but rest assured, by the time that you get to that following your scheme, it will be available for you. Classroom Secrets Maths, it may be something that you're a bit wary to use if you're following White Rose, but I would encourage you to have a look because there's some really new, good and exciting resources here. As you can see, we have a similar format of following the season at the top, and then we've got the blocks and the steps. We've done a lot of research, and we believe that this is probably the optimal way to learn maths. We also have these rapid arithmetic resources and maths in minutes, which I know are really, really popular. So we have had people say, I love rapid arithmetic, I love it when you promote it, and we love using it, but we struggle to find where it is. So if you are following White Rose and you want to use rapid arithmetic, which I would encourage because they're really great resources and they don't have to be used with our scheme, you can see here that Autumn 1, we've got 6 resources there. We've got 6 for Autumn 2, and we have 6 for every half term. So clicking on that will take you to that resource. So you can have a little look, a little inspection to make sure it's right for your class, and then you can go ahead and download it. Something else that you might want to be aware of, if you follow through the menu, you can go to your year group, you can select maths. Again, you've probably seen this before, but this has been renamed, so it now says White Rose Maths 3 Aligned instead of Classic View. And you've got the same options that you had in the scheme view, but obviously just laid out in a different way. You've got some additional things as well, such as these lesson slides, which are the interactive slideshows that we had on our old website that I know a lot of you find popular. We also have displays, consolidation, and test practice. So again, if you're using White Rose, you can get to all of the steps you want this way. But if you are keen to use our rapid arithmetic, again, just flick over to the math scheme, the CS math scheme, and you can look at the rapid arithmetic and the maths in minutes from there. Again, if the CS math scheme has piqued your interest, you can take a look at the guidance document. So I think that is obviously two really good ways of being able to access your lessons and your resources for maths. And again, you can always use the search bar. We have this filter that you can apply before you search. You don't have to use it, but it's also useful, and you may not know that you can select multiple. So if you're wanting to see what's available in 3 and 4, then you can select that and search, or you can just select one. So there we go. Hope that's been helpful. Thank you.